The meeting of minds. Let us begin. Ah, Spexia, just who I was looking for. I wish to thank you for helping the students and staff from the various faculties. Their work has become the talk of the Studium. You've made a real difference. Actually, while you're here, there's a pressing matter I wish to discuss. Having heard the many glowing accounts of your work, another official of the Studium has requested an audience. Would you be able to spare time to speak with him? I ain't doing anything else right now. Wonderful. Let us head to Learner's Meet. Should arrive any moment now. Let's take a seat. Mizuki the cat. I apologize for keeping you waiting. It's the cool guy. Montachagni. What are you doing? Leave my desk mat alone. What are you doing on my desk? What are you doing on the desk? Are you moving along? Before we proceed, I wish to extend my sincerest thanks on behalf of the Studium for all you have done to aid our faculty and students. The sounds of it, they have made remarkable findings one and all. That is why I would hold an assembly that we might discuss the overarching impact of their research. Those gatherings are how academia evolves and advances. The shared knowledge of our works, be they successes or failures, that all may strive to improve. Precisely. Knowledge begets knowledge. Amassing and combining findings from a host of fields can often lead to the creation of entirely new disciplines, one of the very reasons for which the Studium was founded. Which brings me to the reason why I asked you here. Might it prevail upon you to speak with the faculty and invite them to this meeting? It'd be my pleasure. Excellent. I can think of no one better suited to the task. You were, after all, a key factor in all their successes. Splendid. You have my thanks. Well, that's that then. And you needn't rush to deliver these invitations. Pray speak with the faculty and students in your own time. When you've finished, return here and I shall see to readying the chamber for the meeting. Let's go tell everybody the good news. It's time for a victory lap. Spexia, it's so good to see you. Lest you wonder, Professor Tankin and I are doing quite well. To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Is that so? I suppose the professor and I could share what we've learned from the various cultures we've emulated? Come to think of it, we've yet to share the news of our union either. The proposal was so sudden, we scarcely had time to invite any of the faculty, let alone hold a reception. All the more reason we should attend. You'll be there, absolutely. Professor Tankin should be most glad to hear about this. My, what a surprise. Don't tell me you've come with a souvenir from some far-flung land? Actually. Oh, first I'm promoted to tenured professor, then this momentous opportunity presents itself to me. Of course I shall attend. Were it not for you, I would never have proven my theory, and I would be a fool to overlook a chance to present my findings. Yes, a bold first step in honoring Professor Nilay's legacy. Well, look who it is. To what do we owe the pleasure? That sounds lovely. At long last, your research will receive the recognition it deserves. Oh, Professor. Oh, Boric, stop. I understand how you feel, but this is no time for tears. Professor Nomono will wish to attend as well. Like as not, I'll have a word with him and see if we can't prepare a suitable compilation of our works. Spexia, what a pleasant surprise. Would you care for a quick meal at the last stand to commemorate our reunion? Well, that sounds wonderful. It would be an honor to attend. I may never have a better opportunity to inform my peers of the benefits of fine dining. So invite Professor Galvarosh and his few employees of the last stand to prepare samples of Mervyn bread for those in attendance. In any case, there is much I must do to prepare. Until then... The homies we just helped out. Oh, Spexy, I must admit, I did not expect to see you here again. I see. I've certainly heard of such events, though I never dared dream a student such as myself would be invited to one. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet already. The Jude I know would relish in such a challenge. Perhaps you're right, Jerome. This would be a perfect opportunity to demonstrate what a boon the Starlands could be to the academic community. Alright then, Jerome and I will set to work preparing a presentation at once. Welcome back. Well, what did they say? Very good. They have worked up. Oh. Big yawn. They've all worked so very hard, it is heartening to see their efforts will be rewarded. The assembly will be held at Aporia and Labyrinthos. I have no doubt they will all be glad for your attendance, so please do stop by if you have the time. Oh, before I forget, the scholar requested you be treated to a meal at the last stand as thanks for your help. As there's still time before they're set to begin, would you care to go now? Fuck yeah. To the last stand, then. There are a lot of instances throughout this expansion where you end up with a lot of free meals. They very lean into, hey, we've got the Last Stand restaurant, we should use that, and they use it a lot. Hope you don't mind, but I've already ordered for the both of us. The meal was meant to be for you alone, but I'm sure the scholar will forgive me for partaking of his generosity. It's true, my sister has the diet of a savage. Not but rock-hard bread and wildflowers day in and out. Forgive the interruption, but have we met? I swear you're the spitting image of one of those intrepid adventurers that visited the moon. I knew it! The name's Searching Way, by the way. Seeker of knowledge and all things curious. Elaborate? My, if you aren't the most adorable creature. Forgive me, but I cannot help but notice how wonderfully fuzzy your ears are. Hey, Again with my ears. Honestly, what is it with you people and... Very well, you may rub my ears, but I must insist on something in exchange. Well, some of our finest academics will soon be gathering at Aporia. I have no doubt they have curious and otherwise intriguing things to talk about. I see. May I ask the reason for this meeting of minds? Share their research. Perhaps further explanation is in order. The greatest minds of a theorist come together to share heretofore unknown knowledge. That really does sound intriguing. And you'd allow me to observe this gathering? You first need permission from Scholar Matinjide, but... What are we waiting for? Where is this Scholard Monty Chu? See, he doesn't know how to say it either. It's Scholar Montechagane. And please bear in mind there is a chance he may refuse you. Still, I see no harm in asking. If you would go to Learner's Meet, I will have him meet us there. Splendid, let's hop to it then. Right, well, I'd better go and... Hold on a moment, I never got to rub his ears. not, I will do my very, very best to convince this Monty Chain to allow my attendance. Scholark Monty Chain. Monty Chew. Key Inspexia. What is it you wish to discuss? Searching Way here is very keen to attend the forthcoming meeting you've arranged with the faculty and students. I came to Aetheris in search of the curious and wondrous, and this place is both in equal measure. What's more, it smells of knowledge. Give it a good sniff. Good sniffer. Should certainly hope so. Charlotte is known as the great seat of knowledge, and the Studium is the foremost of its many academies. It is our honor and privilege to encourage the scholarly pursuits of students and faculty both, their shared insights giving rise to heretofore unseen disciplines and fields of study. That sounds absolutely fascinating. Oh, please, sir, may I attend this academic meeting of yours? Haha, by all means, the more the merrier, I say. Thank you, Scholar Montichu. We'll inform the relevant parties of his attendance and see to it he has clearance to enter Labyrinthos. Thank you, my dear. 'Tis clear Searching Way is a kindred spirit, passion for learning, and I could not very well deny him the opportunity to sate his curiosity. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Not much time until proceedings get underway. Let's get going, shall we? Absolutely amazing. I most certainly came to the right place. That's the gigantic fish we found. I think that the fishing one was the most fun. We helped that man get his tenure. That was like huge. I trust the proceedings were to your liking? It was magnificent. There's so much we Loppers have yet to see of Aetheris, so much to learn. Earlier you mentioned how they create new disciplines by sharing. Does this mean you plan to have all these people working together in the future? I do indeed. That's precisely why I suggested this meeting of minds in the first place. The exchange of knowledge and ideas will invariably lead to ever greater discoveries. How exactly do you plan to combine the fields? They seem entirely unrelated to me. Any thoughts? Given all you've seen, I imagine you must have an idea or two how to further advance their work. You could find a new use for Labyrinthos. Having abandoned our plans of Exodus, Labyrinthos does want for purpose, that I cannot deny. Well said, Scholark Montichu. We too have been giving thought as to what our combined efforts might accomplish. It occurred to me that, by applying Professor Talika's research on etheric currents to the data obtained via my star lens, it may be possible to discover other stars capable of supporting life. We needn't stop there. Thanks to the work done here in Labyrinthos, we know travel to the other stars is possible. With sufficient stores of Mervin bread, we could surely weather the journey, however long it may be. Marvelous idea. The Golden Diada should prove useful should we require the translation of foreign languages we may encounter there among the stars. And if we communicate with those we encounter, then we would be able to share our cultures with them. You can leave that part to Professor Tankin and me. With you all working together, your chances of encountering heretofore undiscovered intelligent life are better than good, I'd say. But what would you say if you met them? Told them about what Medium was searching for. That's it. Median was sent out to explore the stars in search for the meaning of life. Sadly, her fruitless quest led her to the very depths of despair. You could do things differently. You could go and spread the word that hope yet lives on. A most admirable endeavor, and who better than we to see it through? After all, not even the final days could extinguish the flame of life on this star. That's true. Not even the literal end of the world could stop me. If that can't stop Aetheris, I'm not sure anything can. Ah, the birds is a nice touch. +2, good callback. It was brilliant. Part of me is glad it's finally over, though. Organizing everything was no mean feat. More importantly, I can't quite believe that your offhand suggestion has effectively created an entirely new academic field. But I suppose if anyone should be taken seriously on the subject of seeking out the unknown, then it is you. It's rather exciting to think I might someday help in the exploration of the stars. At any rate, thank you for everything, Spexia. Anytime. Oh, but wait, where's Searching Way? I still need to rub those adorable little ears of his. What do we get? A golden dehata. Is it a bird? Is it a fish? No! It's a translation device! Overeducated is the achievement for finishing this one. It gets us honorary academic. That was a good one. I liked that. What is the Diada? Unlock for dialogue options in here. Oh. Diminutive even among his brethren, this Loppert was the last to awaken from his eons-long slumber. Although his mission was to survey the land, it has become his foremost passion to make new discoveries, and as he shares the accounts of his journeys with everyone on the moon. Whole world out there to explore. Shaggles. It's Shaggles! A faithful replica of the artifact being studied by Professor Rurisa, this translation device is believed to have been created in the likeness of a catfish. However, none can say why the ancients chose such a whimsical form for it. Something lost in translation, perhaps? Alright, well that's the end of the Studium stuff.